Hello everyone, my name is Adila Afiatina, and today I'm going to show you how to search accredited journals for your academic purposes. Choosing a journal for the needs of publishing research articles is an important thing. This cannot be simply ignored. Of course, we don't want the results of the research we have worked so hard for, but only to be published in journals that have a bad reputation. There are so many national journals now. In fact, almost all agencies already have journals. However, not all journals have a good reputation. A good reputation assessment can usually be seen whether the journal is accredited or not. To see if the journal has a good reputation, we can see it based on the journal's accreditation guide. In general, here are some brief summaries of indicators for journals that have a good reputation. First, have ISSN. 2. Have a DOI for every published article. 3. Have publication ethics. 4. The articles published are scientific research. 5. Minimum of 2 volumes. 6. Publish at least 2 times a year. 7. In one publication, there are at least 5 articles. 8. Have a Google Scholar journal profile. 9. Have a reviewer who has international publication. 10. Have an editorial that has international publication. 11. The publication process is clear. 12. Indexed by national digital libraries, for example, Garuda. And then for the last is timely publications. Okay, so now I'm going to show you how to search accredited national scientific journals in some trusted research websites. For the first one is the web SINTA. SINTA, or Science and Technology Index, is a web-based research information system built to measure the performance of researchers, institutions, and scientific journals in Indonesia. The national scientific journals indexed by SINTA are journals that have been accredited by the Arjuna, or National Journal Accreditation System, which is currently managed by Ristekpin. Now, let's start on how to find a journal on SINTA that matches the theme of our articles. First, enter to the SINTA page at the URL sinta.ristekprint.go.id. After that, point the mouse to the main navigation on the top to the Sources section. Then, click Journals. Next, search for a journal in the search box. If you have a candidate for a journal name, type the journal name in the search box and then click the Search button. If you do not have a candidate journal name, click the Advanced Search button. But before that, there are some grade or classification of the accredited journals in SINTA that divided into 6 categories: S1, S2, S3, S4, S5, and S6. Here I will choose SINTA 4 or S4 as an example for you. Then we can click Advanced Search to search for the journal more specifically. Here we can select the ISSN, city, title, publisher, and the subject of the journal. There are 10 subjects, and here I choose the education as an example. This is the result of the search for educational journals accredited at SINTA4. There are approximately 265 accredited journals in the field of education. Click on one of the journal names that you like to get more information about. To go to the journal page that you selected earlier, click the website button at the bottom of the publisher's name. So that is the way to search accredited scientific journals in SINTA. Now, move on to the next web is Simago GR. Simago GR is a journal ranking site that takes a database from Scopus. So, most of the journals in Simago GR are indexed by Scopus. Yes, most means not all. Because the data used by SIMAGO-GR is older Scopus data, it could be a journal that is still indexed by Scopus in SIMAGO-GR, but it's not indexed in Scopus anymore. However, SIMAGO-GR is often visited to see the ranking of a journal. SIMAGO-GR divides the journal into 4 quartiles, namely quartile 1, quartile 2, quartile 3, and quartile 4. Well, here's how to find out whether Scopus journals or not through SIMAGO-GR. Previously, you needed to search for the international journals first. Write down the titles of the journals for which you want to check the Scopus index. Then, go to the SIMAGO-GR main page at www.simagogr.com. Type the title of the journal that you have noted in the search field and then enter or click the search button. Open the search results that match the journal title you entered earlier. If the journal is in the search results, it's probably still Scopus indexed. If not, that means it is not Scopus indexed anymore. Here you can find some information about the journal such as the subject area and category, the publisher, the publication type, and the ISSN. Don't forget to also pay attention to the quartiles or Q of the journal. However, if you do not have a list of journal titles you want to search for, you can go to the Journal Rankings menu. Here we can see filter menus, for example, the subject areas of the journal, namely agriculture and biological sciences, arts and humanities, biochemistry, genetics and molecular biology, and so on and so forth. I choose arts and humanities subjects as an example. Then we can also set the subject categories, and for this one I choose language and linguistics. We can also set the regions or countries which publish the journals, and for this one I choose all countries. You can also set the types of the journals and the year the journal was published. So here is the result. There are 911 journals for arts and humanities subject with language and linguistics category from any countries within the year 2020. Even though it is powerful, SIMAGO-GR has a weakness that is not updating Scopus data. Besides that, the new Scopus indexed journals cannot be found in SIMAGO-GR because it takes about 3 years for the journal to get its quartiles. Okay, so that is my procedure on how to search accredited journals in 2 websites. Thank you guys for watching. Assalamualaikum. Bye bye.